Younger Shirley was very stupid. Very stupid. Hello, hey, how's it going? You thought I was going to finish that. We're doing it different today. We're keeping it fresh today. We're keeping it short. Why? Because today is going to be a chilled one. It's a flowy vlog that I would like to do a little bit more often, perhaps once a month, just to get to know me a little bit better. This is all credits to Hubanero because he's the one who came up with the idea. He says, let people get to know you a little bit more, share a little bit more about yourself. So it's not that type of share. It's not that type of share, but it's just we're just keeping it basic today. If you're not familiar with the game, this or that, it's quite an engaging game. It's nice if you play it like a group. So he came up with the questions because if Shirley did it, you won't know a thing because I'm not revealing a thing. But there are 25 questions. I just opened them. And as far as I know, playing the game in the past, there are no rules to the game. But my husband wants to put a bit of a twist into it. And so he added 2 rules to it. The first one is to think before answering. And the second one is to give a reason for my answer, which I find quite tricky. And I think that was very sneaky on his behalf, very sneaky. But that's just how he is. I hope that these aren't, I can't see all of them yet, but I hope that these aren't controversial questions because he is a very controversial thinker. And I said to him, just go easy on me, please. Go easy on the subs too, because they just want a chill day for a change. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing that now. I would really appreciate it. And ring that notification bell, please, for future alerts. You can be the first to know when I upload a video. So welcome and thank you so much for your support. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your constant support. I have received quite a few DMs on Instagram from a lot of you. So thank you for that. But there is one specific person that I'm going to shout out to, and it's Janet, and she's a new subscriber. And Janet messaged me a couple of days ago and she's like, why am I still waiting for content? She binged all my videos and she's new and she's like, I'm waiting for more. So, okay. Sorry, Janet. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for your support. And it's good to have you part of the community. So consider staying, Janet. Thank you. Shout out to you. So let's get into today's video because there's quite a bit of questions. Let me just see. 25. So let's get into the first one. The first one being, let's go. First one is introvert or extrovert. For those who don't know me, introvert. But this is for another video. I know I'm supposed to give a reason why, but I want to get into more detail as we go along so that when you get to know me, you would understand why I am the way that I am. For those who do know me, it's obvious. But I do want to get into more detail with that, especially doing a video on introverts, because I feel there's a lot of misconceptions around that. So wait for that. I'll give my reason. Let this question pend. Let it pend. Let's go on to the next. Number 2 is smartest person in the world or richest person in the world. I'd like to be the smartest person. If I were chasing riches, the smartest person's gonna get there. But if I were rich, it could be like richness from what? Could it be an inheritance or winning the lottery, or like how did I get rich? What if it was not on my own accord, or what if it's not something that I achieved by myself? So I think smartest person. 3, read a book or watch the movie. No, wait, sorry. Read the book or watch the movie. Oh, okay. Read the book. Read the book, because I've watched movies based on certain novels and it was disappointing. I was like, what's going on? Where's all the juice? Where's all the details? I feel I'm a very visual person, and I just feel like sometimes when I can create my own images to certain things, or sometimes, well, most of the times, authors are so descriptive that they give you such a clear image of everything. And the movies don't do it any justice. Well, not all movies, but some. Some that I have watched, I was just like, it's not even worth it. It wasn't even worth it. I thought to myself, why am I wasting my time? So read. Next, store-bought or homemade? Homemade. Always. Always homemade. The reason why I say that is because okay, wait, rewind. I'm going to say store-bought here in Chile. I'll tell you why. No shade to the country, but they're just not delivering. And when it comes to fast food, especially like if you come from a country like the United States or me being South African, when it comes to fast food outside, we deliver all the time. And I'm not saying that in an arrogant way, but I do mean it. When the variety is so widespread, it's unlimited. Like it's just, you can't choose. And so when you come to a country where it just needs a little bit of work, again, no shade to the country. No, whatever I'm going to make in my house is going to be better, and I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I can't lie. 5, divorce or staying in a bad marriage. Husband, why this type of question? I think it depends on the situation. What constitutes towards a bad marriage? Because I feel some people can just be petty, for lack of a better word, because some people think not getting money from your husband is considered a bad marriage, or your husband not buying you that designer bag or whatever it is considered a bad marriage. It's like, so you know what, it's very broad. I think it's broad, but I would say staying in a bad marriage. And I'll tell you why, because I feel we as individuals or as people, we're just difficult and we like to make things difficult. Marriage isn't that complicated. It's just because we have selfish tendencies as humans. But I don't want to go deep. Because these are for other topics, and that's still to come. So I'm going to say staying in a bad marriage, because I don't believe in divorce. So my husband, you are safe for now. No, I'm joking. No, I don't believe in divorce. So no, staying in a bad marriage and working through it, just to be difficult. 6, formals or casuals. If you know me, you know. Casuals, every day, all day. I think that's the choice of working from home, is where nobody can see you all the time. So you could even have casuals at the bottom, which just suits me fine. But if I could live in a hoodie and sweatpants every day, that would be my life. Sneaks, hoodies, sweatpants, life for me. I love it. It's comfortable. I feel comfortable. Who wants to be dressed formally all the time? No shade to those who enjoy it, because I think it's nice, but for its appropriate occasion. Like, I don't want to be wearing stilettos. Okay, I don't wear stilettos, but I'm just saying I don't want to be walking in heels and whatever formal looking outfit in my house. No. Casuals. Working alone or working in a team. Hubanero. This guy's trying to test me today. I can see the questions that he put out there. Okay, working alone. Not because I'm an unsociable person. I just thrive, or I just achieve things quicker when I work by myself. Does that sound selfish? Sorry if it does, but it's just the truth. I just prefer working by myself. Next, let's see. This is my husband. Shark Tank or room with crawling spiders? Shark Tank. And pick a spot. Where would you like to? Neck. I'm just thinking, look, and the reason why I'm saying neck, main arteries are here. Thighs, because there's too much. No, I'm joking. Look, Shark Tank, because I am the world's biggest arachnophobe. I cannot handle spiders. I can't for the life of me, no. So Shark Tank. It's going to be one bite. I'm going to bleed out. I'm going to die. It's done. Quick. But the torture of being in a room with these things walking. Let's move on. 9. Meet your younger self or your older self. I'm going to be blunt. And for those of you who do know me and you know me for a long time, younger Shirley was very stupid. Very. stupid. So I don't want to go back to my younger self. Yes, I have learned a lot along the way, but I look forward to discovering things and growing older and learning. So I would like to see my older self, just so that if there are things that I can correct them now. But I look forward to my older self. So I'm going to say I prefer older self. I don't like younger Shirley. Younger Shirley was... Moving on. Test the waters or dive in the deep end. Can I just pause this video for a second so I could just go and have a word with my husband, if you don't mind?
A few minutes later.
I'm joking. I'm kidding. Look, if you know me, you know I'm part black. We don't do deep waters. We don't. So yes, I'm going to test the water because I want to know what lurks behind. And if I can't see through that water, I'm not going in it. I think I did this question. You know what? I covered this question in my intro. If you haven't yet, I'll link it somewhere, here or there. Or I'll link it in the end. Have a look at that video. But definitely test the waters. In everything you do in life, test the waters. We don't jump off in the deep end. The unknown. No. Okay, the next one is constructive criticism or no feedback. I'm going to say criticism first and foremost, the only. Because no feedback is just too much room for the what ifs, the unknown. Like, no, I want to know. I want to know where I can correct myself, where which areas need work. Do you know what I'm saying? So I would prefer constructive criticism. I don't want no feedback. I don't want to be kept in the dark with certain things. No, I need to know. I need to know. Poor and happy or rich and miserable? Man, poor and happy. I'm poor and happy. Can I just say, I can be happy living on dry bread and some black tea. That's good for me. No, I'm just joking. No, but really, on a serious note, poor and happy, yes. Because like we all know, money doesn't necessarily make you happy. It makes your life easier, yeah. And that might contribute towards being less stressed and in effect being a little bit happier, but I don't think it makes you happy. So no, poor and happy. That's fine. Next, more time or more money? Time. Because you can make more money with more time. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. Yeah. Have peace in life or save the world from... Oh, come on. Have peace in life or save the world from global warming. Let me just put it out there so that you know. I'm not one of these activists or involved in any which way or form in these types of things. And I'll tell you why. I appreciate the people who do. Do I look like the creator of this beautiful earth? Do I look like God? No. So I just want peace in my life, okay? Can I contribute towards making it a little bit easier? Or can I contribute towards a better environment? Yes, I can. But I'm not here to fix things, guys. I can't. But no shade to those people who are in the process of investigating, and to all the scientists who are involved in these type of things. It's all great because we all benefit from it, but no. I can't save the world from anything. I'm not Superwoman. Kidding. Next. Clean freak or messy? Clean freak. And that goes without saying, clean everything. And if you want to call me OCD, yes, I'll take it. Call me a fanatic, I'll take that too. Clean freak. I hate mess. I don't like mess. Happiness or wealth? I feel like we had this question somewhere. I'm going to take happiness again because wealth doesn't necessitate happiness. So, happiness. Because it's good to be happy, man. How are you going to be rich and be miserable? No, let's just be happy. 17, clean as you cook or clean at the end? This guy. I clean as I go along because I just like to make things easier for myself. I'm not that person who's going to, I can't relax. I can't. And if you know me or you've been in the house with me, I can't sit down and I've got the anxiety behind and I'm just thinking the dishes needs to be done, the kitchen's a mess. No, I can't. I clean as I go along, so after that I can just enjoy my food, savor the moments, enjoy all the flavors, and I can do it in a relaxed mental state. I don't have to worry about I still have to go and clean. No. Hands or feet? This is 18, by the way. Hands. Let me just put it out there. My husband has beautiful hands. Very beautiful hands. And I don't mean in a feminine way. I'm a hands person. So I just remember the first time I saw him, the first thing I looked for was, like, I'm a hands person. And if your hands are not, no. Hands. Well, specifically my husband's hands. I'm not looking at other men's hands. I have the hands that match mine, and that's perfect, and that's fine. Next. Older or younger? Let me tell you something. Anything and everything mature is just better. My opinion, my perception, my preference, okay? I'm not speaking on behalf of anybody else but myself. Okay? Mature whiskey. Mature cheddar cheese. Yes. Mature wine. Yes. Older. Smile or eyes? I'm gonna say eyes. Smile, people can be faking it, walking around like, no. I mean, I could smile fake. And then you'd think, but you can read a lot more in eyes. I'm gonna say eyes. Hugs or kisses? Can you have one without the other? How do you have a hug without a kiss or a kiss without a hug? It doesn't make sense to me, in my mind. So for the sake of being difficult, no, I'm not going to choose one. I want both. Hugs and kisses, kisses and hugs, whichever order. I'm not selecting one. I want both of them. Second chance at love or second chance at your career? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna say second chance. Second chance in my career. I'm sorry, husband. No. Second chance. Okay, but wait. For the sake of being difficult, is it the same second chance at love with the same person, or? Look, if it's second chance, let's just for the sake of being difficult. Second chance at love with the same person, like your ex. No. Second chance in my career, and then I'll meet the love of my life that I have in my life later. Large crowd or a small party? Again, Shirley doesn't do large crowds or big groups. No. Intimacy, I keep it small. Less is more in everything in my life. So, small party. And when I mean small, I mean 2 couples type of small. Or for the sake of being selfish, just my husband and I, that's a party. Painful truth or comforting lie? I'm going to say painful truth. I would prefer to know the truth, to be honest. Like, even if it's not nice, even if it's something that I don't want to hear, or it might disappoint me in some way, it doesn't matter. I'd rather take it that way than you lie to me and me believe your lies. No. This is the last one, 25. Physical work or mental work? Now let me tell you something. I know why my husband said this. I know why. Because he can sometimes be a clown. Because he considers people who labor physically as muscle heads. I don't think it's a muscle head. I prefer physical labor than mental labor because my husband is very intellectually gifted. This guy is too intelligent. He has a brain of, I don't know. I think it's the half Chinese in him, because you know them Asians. Those Chinese people are very, very smart. Not that the rest of the world isn't, but you know what I mean. And I would love to have his brain. I don't. And I'm owning it and I'm acknowledging it because there's clouds in my head. Not that my head's in the clouds, but there's clouds in my head. I'm not stupid, but I'm just saying. So these are the questions that he put out there, and this is today's video. It was chilled, you see? It was relaxed. It was a little bit of humor here and there. We can't always be serious. Life is not always about being serious. We got to enjoy life. Enjoy it. Laugh a lot. So, what did you think of today's video? Would you like me to do this on a once a month basis, or once every 2 months? In a sense that it might not necessarily be questions, a little bit more conversational, where it's a get to know me, where I share a little bit more of myself? Or do you think, it's not your type of thing? Please let me know in the comments, whether it's positive, negative. Like I always say, all comments are welcome, as long as we maintain respect towards each other. But to build a community, like I always please encourage, let's get active in the comment section below. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and you think somebody else might enjoy the lightheartedness of it, share it. It helps me be more discoverable, like I always say. So we all know that YouTube's ever-changing algorithms, I need to be there. So please share this video. Please consider liking. And if there's anything that you would like us to discuss on this channel, you can put it in the comments down below. I have my email address for some of you who don't want to be public about it, because I have had some DMs on my Instagram. And so I find that some of you prefer to be private about certain things, and that's fine. That's fine. So you're more than welcome to message me in my DMs. You can hit me up with an email, or you can just keep it in the comments down below. Whichever you choose. So thank you so much for spending time with me today, and me spending time with you, and us spending time together. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too silly, but like I said, sometimes we just need to keep a little bit lighthearted. Please look out for my 3-part series. It's coming, the first part being this week. So that's that. Again, thank you so much for all your support, and I shall see you soon. In the meantime, as always, be mindful, stay content, and be blissful. I shall see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe, and ciao. Ciao.